What's up, Rutgers Nation? We are here with one of the Scarlet Knight's finest, the single-season leading scoring record, over 25 points a game in your time with Rutgers, Quincy Douby. What's going on, man?
I'm happy to be here, man. Everything is great, man. Just living life.
I'm so excited you're here, and you're here for a great reason. Obviously, Rutgers is playing Seton Hall on Sunday at their place. How excited are you to be going to the game, here at practice, watching our guys get ready?
I'm very excited. You know, that's one of the biggest rivalries in New Jersey, and you know, I was a part of it growing up and being a part of Rutgers University. So I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy to show support to the players now that's working hard, and I'm looking forward to Sunday's game. And
you're here for the reason of Seton Hall, but obviously one of the biggest moments in Rutgers basketball history happened the other night as Ron Harper Jr. hits a shot, a prayer at half court, and the fans go wild at now Jersey Mike's Arena. What was that feeling like to watch the game and kind of describe your emotions seeing that shot go down against number one?
Man, that was big time, man. That's the biggest shot in Rutgers history, like you said. But, you know, I'm watching the game. The thing that surprised me the most and I respect about Rutgers University is they never gave up, you know. Purdue went on some big runs, you know, sucked the life out of the crowd a few times, and, you know, they just continue to fight. And, you know, they had the lead. Purdue was able to score, and, you know, Ron Harper with that amazing shot, you know, and it wasn't an easy shot. It was a Euro step, you know, he got a perfect angle and was able to get the shot up. It was a beautiful thing to watch, man. Yeah. He's a stud, man. Ron Harper is a stud, man.
Where were you when you were watching it, and, you know, describe your reaction?
Yeah, I was in my living room in Miami, and, you know, after they scored that bucket, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, oh man, it's over. But when he hit that shot, I literally ran around the house, jumping up and down with my kids, man. I was so excited, man. I felt like I was there, you know? And to see everybody rush the court like that, man, it was a great thing to see, man.
Well, we talked about the big moment with Ron, but what about all the other guys on this roster? You see the way, you know, the depth of this Scarlet Knights roster that Steve Pikiell has. Mawot Mag starts his first game, plays unbelievable. Paul Mulcahy, a career high in assists. And obviously Cliff, just big Cliff being the guy that he is down low against all those big guys on Purdue and finding a way to be a force down there. You know, what are your overall impressions about all of our guys?
I love the team, you know. We got some young guys. We got a couple guys that transferred in. So I think, like I said, they're gonna continue to gel. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Mulcahy is one of my favorite players on the team because he don't have to score to be a factor in the game. You know, he does other things, you know, like facilitate. He's a big guard, you know. And Cliff, very athletic, you know, very good rim protector. I think we have a lot of great pieces. You know, a lot of the players still got to develop their games. A lot of players are young, but I think with this experience being out there and in big games like this, and, you know, adding to the win, I think it's just going to continue to help the team and help them become better players.
Well, obviously, Geo Baker's been out a few games now, about 3.5 games. A guy named by the name of Jalen Miller has come in for Steve Pikiell and just plays unbelievable defense. I don't know if you saw him in these past couple games. He's egging on the opposing guards. What have you seen from him so far?
He's fiery, man, and he makes it very difficult for the guys to bring the ball up and start the offense. When you got a guy like that and, you know, the offense is not going smoothly, it gives you easier baskets, as in like you could get steals, bad shots to go up and more transition. The easier baskets you get, the easier the game become, and, you know, it's just more entertaining.
We're talking about big moments. I'm teeing you up with an easy question here. What's your favorite moment between Rutgers and Seton Hall in your time playing? And then we're gonna probably break it down a little bit.
I mean, my favorite moment, it has to be the free throw to win the game, you know? It was a rough game, you know, we was very physical. Before that game that we matched up with Seton Hall, you know, we was in a little slump, so that was like an important game for us to win. So I remember being really focused, and, you know, we was tired and I had the opportunity to win. I missed the first free throw, you know, which, you know, I was a little upset with myself, but I made sure that I focused on the second one to make sure we didn't go into overtime. So,
well, I'm gonna pull that play up. We got it on YouTube right here, and we're gonna break it down if you're cool with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rutgers can win it if they hit. He'll try to get to the lane. Better launch. He fires. Whoa, we have a foul call. You put Douby on the line in this situation, you can almost close your eyes if you're Douby, and he'll get one of them to go.
What's your reaction there? Getting the foul call, you see Seton Hall putting their hands on their heads. You got the foul. How excited were you?
I was excited. I felt that, you know, he didn't give me an opportunity to come down. He kind of was on me, so that was a foul. But it was so many other possessions that weren't called, you know, other fouls, you know, in the course of the game. So, you know, when I got the opportunity to get the free throws, you know, I just wanted to make sure I was able to knock at least one down and, you know, win the game.
The first second or the last second of the game, he deserves it because he worked for that shot. Now the question becomes whether it's a good call or not. Wow.
You see how that, it barely missed. It barely, you know?
I mean, it literally touches every part of the rim there. What's going through your mind after you missed that first one? 61-61, like we said, 0 seconds left on the clock, and you missed that first one. What's going on?
I seen panic in the fans and, you know, my teammates and the coaches. I seen panic in their face, and I remember I was trying to calm everybody down, like, all right, don't worry. So, you know, I just put it on myself, like, all right, focus. And I did what I do when I'm in practice. You know, I have a little routine. I talk to myself. I take my rhythm dribble, and I just made sure I knocked that second one down.
Douby with a second chance. Would it be poetic justice? If he missed it and they go to a second overtime, I just went on a limb saying you can almost blindfold this kid and he'd make these shots. There you go. It's the game. And not a happy ending for Seton Hall. A jubilant ending to a 5-game losing streak for the Scarlet Knights.
That was like the greatest feeling, man. After the game, all the love that I got, you know, the students, they understand the rivalry between us and Seton Hall and showing who's the best in New Jersey. So the love I got after that game, man, was, man, I really appreciated everything that, you know, I got from Rutgers University, you know, from the fans to the education, man. This is going to continue to support the rest of my life.
Unbelievable, man. Well, it was awesome to relive that moment with you, see that shot go down, and obviously one of the biggest moments in this rivalry. So we'll finish off with this. What's one message to Rutgers fans about, you know, the team today? You see the facility, you meet Coach Peichel today.
Just continue to support, you know. It's going to be ups and downs. Don't get down on, you know, the university, on the players, you know. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And, you know, they got a really good momentum right now, so we just got to continue to build on that.
I got one more for you. Prediction for Sunday's game, Seton Hall, Rutgers.
You know I'm going with Rutgers, man. Especially after that shot, you know, I feel it's going to definitely propel them to continue to do better and better, you know. You know, they lost a couple games they shouldn't have lost, but, you know, this one is going to help their confidence a whole lot.
I love it. Quincy Douby, one of the all-time great Scarlet Knights, knocks down that free throw, man. I love it. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. So happy to be back.